What's up, everybody? What's up? So, I'm gonna try to do some music. I'm gonna try to feel it. I know this channel's been way too serious, but like the reason it's been so serious is so that I can have it back, like in a fair sense, uh, not just this channel, but being able to stream anywhere. Not without criticism, but you know, we don't need to talk about that. I just don't know. Like, I'm not in the total mood, but I also need to practice, I guess, to keep up and progress my skill. Oh yeah. And have you ever loved somebody so bad it makes you cry? Have you ever needed something so much you can't sleep at night? Have you ever tried to find the words but they don't come out right? Have you ever have you ever been in love so bad that you could give anything to make them understand? Have you finally found the one you've given your heart to, only to find that one won't do the same for you? Have you ever closed your eyes and dreamed that they were there, but you don't know what to say the day when they will care? And have you ever loved somebody so much it makes you cry? Have you ever needed something so much you can't sleep at night? And have you ever tried to find the words but they don't come out right? Have you ever, oh, have you ever, and have you ever found the one to steal your heart away? And just about anything to make me feel the same. And have you ever found someone you've given your heart to, only to find that one won't do the same for you? And have you ever closed your eyes and dreamed that they were there? No, all you can do is wait for the day when they will care. And have you ever loved somebody so much it makes you cry? Have you ever needed something so much you can't sleep at night? Have you ever tried to find the words but they don't come out right? Have you ever, have you ever, what do I gotta do to get you in my arms, baby? What do I gotta say to get to your heart, to make you understand how I need you next to me? Oh, and I've gotta get you in my world, 'cause baby, I can't sleep. And have you ever loved somebody so much it makes you cry? Have you ever needed something so much you can't sleep at night? And have you ever tried to find the words but they don't come out right? Have you ever, oh, have you ever somebody so much it makes you cry? Have you ever needed something so much you can't sleep at night? Have you ever tried to find the words but they don't come out right? Have you ever, oh, have you ever, oh, have you ever? See, if you wanted to clip me hitting bad notes or not hitting the notes and then make fun of me for that, that's not That's okay. You're allowed to not like honestly, I'm not even like, well, it doesn't matter. I'm not perfect, and that's, I don't would not object to that, to people stating their opinions. I don't object to that. I object to anyone that says I object to that. Ugh. But I'm definitely like not warmed up like in like any of the sense, because I've just been figuring out myself mostly. It's really hard to do, you know. It's really hard. It's been quite a journey, but it's hard, but like I wonder if it will get somewhat easier, and I wonder if I don't, I wonder if, like, the sort of issues I deal with emotionally today will be the issues that I deal with, 10 years down the line, or will I have, new capacity for new issues, or, and that's my goal, is to be able to have a much greater capacity. Not really. No, I can't really read music, actually. No. I can't. No, I can't. Basically, that's a short answer. You work too hard, but then you get home late, and you can't get past this current state. When the walls come down, then you let things in. When it all goes wrong, feels like it just can't win. Day, my day, I'm on my way. Day, my day, yeah, I'm on my way. And love and understanding don't have to be that hard. If you could understand me, we'd never fall apart. Listen to the rhythm going in everything you do. If you can understand me, then you can love me too. So I better go. In the background waits. Just pay attention, like you just got paid. Let's go, release some tension, and then you just don't see it. Oh, but it's going down, and then wake up quick to get a violin. My day, I'm on my way. Day, my day, I'm on my way. Love and understanding, it don't have to be that hard. You can understand me, then we'd never fall apart. Listen to the rhythm in everything you do. If you can understand me, yeah, you can love me too. But love and understanding, and it don't have to be that tough. If you can understand me, and we'll always have enough. Listen to the rhythm going in everything you do. If you can understand me, love and understanding. Let's talk about love and understanding. Just listen to the rhythm going in everything you do. If you can understand me, then you can love me too. Either or, like in reading music, or love or understanding. Love and understanding. And let's talk about love and understanding. Yeah. Listen to the rhythm going in everything you do. If you can understand me, then you can love me too. And I had all the symptoms of being depressed. I'm relying on you for my happiness. You give me these pills and I'll stay in your arms. You give me the chills, but whenever you're gone, whenever you're gone, to fix me up, you let me down. They try to fix me up, oh, just like me how you fill me up with hope, and then you crush it down. You only drag me down, and you drip like morphine into my bloodstream. But the high ain't what you think, 'cause when I'm with you, I don't know what I'm taking. You're like a new medication. You're like a new medication. Filling out scripts, forget the pharmacy, 'cause I've got all my meds when you're here with me. A sudden drowsiness, it's like I'm drunk with love. You try to fix me up, but you only psych me out. You fill me up with hope, and then you crush it with doubt. You try to get me high, oh, only drag me down. You only drag me down. And you drip like morphine in my bloodstream. But the high, it ain't what you think. And when I'm with you, I don't know what I'm taking. You're like a new medication. You're like a new medication. You're like a new medication. Trying to get the rhythm warmed up. Sometimes when I just do it, it helps, but that's a problem. Either or, like I'm not sure what you mean. Like either you read music or you don't, or. God, it's been so like hot and like sweaty these last week or so. It's just been hard to keep the temperature climate controlled. That's cool. That's what you should be doing. Get your stuff together. Focus on you. I'm just here. I'm honestly here for me. Just so I can like express myself and do a solid for me. Uh, and hopefully somebody else. Uh, and I hope hopefully there can be a lively discussion. You know, I think that there's a lot of things to talk about. And I would like this channel to be like a productive conversation and not just like a gaslight or like like a really productive. If there's going to be a conversation, I'd like it to be productive. um it means like putting aside our agendas, and just talking and being honest, and honestly, you don't have to say everything. That's one thing I learned, is not to say everything I don't know. I grew up thinking that it was like somehow I was being dishonest or bad if I didn't say everything that I was thinking. And uh, I still honestly do struggle with sort of the social contract, in the sense that um, there's things I want to say in situations and conversations I want to have that they just don't seem. Maybe I don't. Maybe I'm not meant to have them yet, because uh, sometimes my emotion and my speed of speech, my cadence, it can be very a lot for people. And uh, I'm blessed in a lot of ways. Um, so I have to keep that in mind, that it's not all bad, that I have to work on this type of communication, but there are some difficulties that I have amidst my blessings. Dude, those fucking engines, like, honestly, that's one thing that I would say, like the loud engines that on Doheny, it really is disturbing to me. Like, it really does bother me. And I believe there are noise ordinances, but I don't want another pretty face. I don't want just anyone at home. I don't want none love to go to waste. Hey, guess who I talked to on Saturday, everybody? The mayor of West Hollywood. I swear I had a 20-minute long phone call with Mayor Shine, Seppi Shine. And it was somewhat productive. There were some productive parts of it. As in, how do I like I can be very activated, and I can be very intense, and I can be very direct, before someone has even gotten used to me, like right off the bat. And I can also be like, I can get very frustrated because I'm being not understood, and that can lead me to sort of like lash out in a way. But like, I would say that I'm a nice person mostly. Like at my heart, I'm always trying to be a decent person, and I am trying. You have to try a little bit, and I think that managing my ADHD is what I know it as. I just know I just consider it like my neurotype. It's just it takes work, it takes consciousness and being aware. And I am aware, but like it also takes, when you become aware of a tailspin, I've got to sort of remove myself. And it doesn't, it's hard because sometimes there's conversations that are hard to have. Like, it wasn't easy to talk to the mayor about my issues. But dude, it's my life. It's like, am I gonna just sit back and like, or am I gonna live it and engage in good faith in the world that I love? Why do I love it? It's the only world I have. The only world we have. So it's like, it's worth it, I guess. And you know, I persist. I persist, and if I, you know, if I fall, I get back up. Do you think people require more to deal with or commiserate? I don't understand that question. Commiserate? No, I mean commiserate. Doesn't that kind of mean like talk about like your troubles, basically? Like, or is that the right? Is that what I'm thinking of? Is that the right word? But I don't fully understand what you're saying. I do feel like I don't know who you are, and I do feel like it's possible that, you know, you're not a good faith actor, but it's also possible that, you know, you are. But it's very possible that you're not, because you have an alias. Fear and trembling. I honestly couldn't even read it because I have my glasses on, but now I see it's fear and trembling, which is an odd alias to go by, in my opinion. So, are you going to rephrase that question? We can all be difficult. Oh yeah, that created in my teeth. We can all be difficult. We all have our difficult moments for sure. That's just true, and that's okay. You know, that doesn't. You know, I feel like that's a good place to start. You know, but I think I'm a good person, and I always try to do what's right, and I always try to tell the truth, and I try to be helpful. I try to be brave. I try to be direct, you know, and I also try to learn. But I, you know, like, I don't know. I don't know. I intend to, you know, keep trying to date. Like, it takes daily work, and um, I believe that a lot of the systems that we have, you know, for mental health are inadequate, and that I had an unfortunate situation where I was talking to the office manager at my psychiatrist, and they read back a note to me from last month, and the note was it was incorrect. It reflected it didn't reflect what had happened, or what I can tell you what it was. It was that provider encourages therapy, but I've been in therapy for months now, and she should know that, because I've told her many times that I am in therapy, and it seems like the provider did not even understand that I don't know, wasn't listening to me, to be quite honest. Okay, no, because I can already see where this person is going, and it's not. This is not a good faith actor. There's like I have about a 95% chance that this is either Mr. Thompson himself, or one of the flying monkeys, as they say. Um, this person's trying to insinuate that I'm it's so sickening. It's seriously like, it's not, honestly, that question is disgusting anyway. It's such a leading, loaded question with an obvious agenda that I don't even really think that I should answer it. This person is not speaking, doesn't know what they're talking about. they're trying to get me to say something, if you know what I mean. And like, if it hadn't been like, dude, honestly, an alias is not good. I mean, whoever, if frankly, if it's you, Michael, like, you should probably just admit it right now. Like, because like, I mean, you should, because I will like try to find out, via the court. And we're supposed to get this done with. We're not supposed to just like, we're supposed to help the court get it done with. So like, if you want to get it done, I don't think we can do it here. I think you need a lawyer, and I think I need to talk to your lawyer, and that's about that's the next step. Ideally, is that I talk to your lawyer, and I think that's what should happen next. Of course, it's frustrating. The only person that is talking right now is somebody who's trying to goad me, and it's like, to what end? I mean, I don't know. Are they trying to like? I mean, it seems like it's probably like Michael or someone he's friends with. Probably, maybe it probably is. And the questions don't even make sense. If you actually look at this one question, and this is maybe for people to be on watch, okay? Like, look at this question. The way you put things just now, seems to be this: dealing with others can be challenging for you and gives you leeway to act as you will without any repercussion. Am I close? Now, if you don't understand how that's a loaded question, the capital Any and then any repercussion is an indicator that this person is saying that I feel that I'm entitled to do whatever I want with no repercussions, which is obviously not either a healthy outlook or the way I feel about anything. And so, if you have people asking you questions like that, it should, and it's like, do I block this person? I guess I do. I mean, I guess I do. It's, like, suing somebody is difficult because there's ideally communication between the plaintiff and the defendant, and it should happen like transparently, above board, not through an alias goading another, in a chat room. What amounts to a chat room, and it's just, I don't know. Like, I guess I will block it, but like, I do want to urge you to have a lawyer speak to me, your lawyer. And this has nothing to, this is like, like, not even a quarter, not even a fraction of what this person has done. This is just one little thing. If this was all he did one time, I don't think that we would have a lawsuit. I think that, like, it's just been like, there's so many, honestly, horrific things. I really don't know how else to put it, other than it's just horrific. Horrific. What these people have done. Horrible. Inflicted so much harm on me. Like, literally. And that's why I'm I'm suing, basically. it just became too much. Honestly, because it was like I'm required to live, like, suppress my light, dim my light, and I don't want to do that. And I don't feel like I don't deserve that. And and it was intentional. It was intentional to inflict harm, like specific harms were intended for me and enacted, and that's the problem. Not that someone has an opinion or anything like that. It's about I mean, so I already have it. It should just remove it when I push through this. All right, so I'll just unhide. Okay, how do I like delete all these? All right. Oh, jeez. I thought that when you reported them, they all kind of went away. I want a pretty face. I don't want just anyone to hold. There we go. Okay. Like, oh man, like people can control to some extent. There's a way to be you, and I think within the law, but like, we're not talking about people who have a different opinion or even just dislike me. We're talking about a group of people that coordinated in order to enact a series of actions that inflicted chaos and harm into my life, onto me, emotional, physical, everything. And honestly, like, I'm trying to think, like, what when will I move forward? What will it be like? And I better practice, hopefully. But I won't tolerate the gaslighting anymore. That's just like, I'm not gonna put up with it. And it usually, like, if you read the messages that were sent, like, they started off like almost kind, and then I could sense a veering, and then sometimes we give people too much leeway. Today is not my day, no. Tonight is not my night neither. Will I turn out alright? Today is not my day, oh. Tonight's not my night neither. Will I turn out alright, or inhale the ether? It's useless when you take my pain, I dip it in salt. It's abusive, to say the least, when you believe that it's not a problem. Well, could you do it to your mom? Would you say that to your cat? If you opened up your eyes, you could see tears coming down so fast. And today is not my day, no. And tonight's not my night neither. Or will I turn out alright, or inhale the ether? Today is not my day, no. no, and tonight's not my night neither. Will I turn out alright or inhale the ether? And it's seamless the way you call me names without even holding out your hand. Oh, like I'm clueless as to what I did to make you so damn mad. And if I could only tell you, and maybe you could learn, I wouldn't have to destroy yourself just to get a little bit attention. And today is not my day, no, tonight's not my night neither. Will I turn out alright or inhale the ether? And today is not my day, no, tonight's not my night either. Will I turn out alright or inhale the ether? There's one thing. There's one comment that Mr. Holmes, or Mr. Reamsey has been saying. I've seen him say a couple times is that I only play with the white keys. Well, first of all, like A minor, Alicia Keys did I think her first entire album in A minor. Well, I think it was the first album or it was the second. But in A minor, like the whole album, which is all white keys. and then also, there's also C major with all the white keys, and I'm pretty sure there's one or two more, but like it's not even true. Like I actually do not only like play the white keys, but I like I mean maybe a lot of my things are with the white keys because it's a really simple chord progression, and it's common in pop songs too, but it's completely defamatory because it's intended to inflict harm. It's not an opinion because it's not true, and let's see, it's malicious. I got that. A lie. I got that. And then what else? What's the other one? It has to cause me harm. Well, I think that the collective abundance of all of the channels and the comments over the last 2 years, the harm is there. Definitely, I've experienced a lot because of it, a lot of harm, and I'm sorry, but I even have to talk about it. If you are somebody that's not this, like I can't let this be this way. It's not fair. This is not fair to anybody because it's like most people don't come in prepared to sort of deal with a total malignant narcissist. Most people don't go into a situation, like most people aren't that way, and it can be very hard to know about these types of people or what they might do, and I feel like I have to stand up for myself and like guide, and lead people to also stand up for themselves, because what happened to me was I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't do anything wrong. That's the truth. I didn't do anything wrong to anybody. I made allegations. Look, I shouldn't even justify the excuse given to me, so I won't. But I didn't do anything wrong, actually. I maybe was misbehaved in terms of my energy and not keeping myself contained. But I didn't do anything wrong, and I wasn't malicious. I didn't try to hurt anybody. I tried to have just justice, for anything. And I was looking for love, and I was looking for glory, like a hollow fool in the middle of history. And then the heavens, they gave away all of my stories, and you sang for me. And I was looking for love, I was looking for glory, like a hollow fool. I was looking for love, and I was looking for glory. I was looking for love, I was looking for glory, like a hollow fool. I don't think that's right. And I was looking for love, and I was looking for glory, like a hollow fool in the middle of history. And then the heavens, they gave away all of my stories, and they sang for me, oh, the winds of justice. Oh, this piano bar hovers this dusty French town, and our children's hopes boarded the sun. And when senseless violence happens all around, and we just watch on in silence, in the sky, I can see you cry. I see you traveling on the wind, and in your flight with the winds of justice. And then you saved me, and I wasn't looking for love, and I wasn't looking for glory, like a hollow fool in the middle of history. And then the heavens, they gave away all of my stories, and you sang for me, oh, on the winds of justice. On the winds of justice. Yeah, take me to the mountains and watch me catch fire. Yeah, and set the winds of my heart. You were beautiful and crimson, you were disintegrated sun. Politicians, money, and then the floods began to come. Oh, businessmen stroll in the bazaar as we all drown in the sea. Forcefully taken to an island, like a bird chained to the sand. And then you sang for me, and I was looking for love, and I was looking for glory, like a hollow fool in the middle of history. And in the heavens, they gave away all of my stories, and you sang for me, oh, on the winds of justice. On the winds of justice. Yeah, yeah. I missed it that long ago, and traveled this desert on my own. I couldn't stop if I wanted to, 'cause I heard your voice, and you ever carried through. And I wasn't looking for love, I wasn't looking for glory, like a hollow fool in the middle of history. And then heavens, they gave away all of my stories, and you sang for me, going up on the winds. And I wasn't looking for love, and I wasn't looking for glory, like a hollow fool in the middle of history. And then the heavens, they gave away all of my stories, and you sang for me, on the winds of, you sang for me, on the winds of justice. gave away all of my stories, and you sang for me, yeah, on the winds of justice. I said this 2 years ago on this channel, and I'm sorry that I got so thrown off track by. But you know what? Honestly, I don't know any of you would have made it through without what happened to me was so in like a grandiose. Like it was it was it's hard to even really explain. It was so big. There were so many parts to it. And do I blame myself? No, I don't blame myself for being victimized and targeted by a person at all. Multiple people. I don't. I did not do anything wrong. And there's debate to be had, and there's conversation to be had. But the thing about a malignant narcissist that I learned from Dr. Romney and just experience is that they're never going to just, they don't have any humility. They're never going to just say, oh, you know what? I was wrong. I'm sorry. They're always going to try to push the narrative that it's your fault, that what happened is your fault somehow. You did it. You made them do the crime that they're doing. You forced them to do it somehow. That's not possible. Like, okay, that's not possible. You can't force someone to commit a crime. Like, you just can't. It's nonsense. It's nonsense. This is my channel. Like, the thing is, I didn't go on to their channels and harass them. I also did not gather my friends to go harass them too. And then, honestly, the depravity of what was said about me is so depressing and hard to even listen to. But like, this person will never take responsibility. I hope that he can in court to some degree. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen. It's a very stressful and tenuous situation that's difficult to manage, but like, we'll see what happens. I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best in every sense of the word. And I deserve justice. I deserve justice. And justice, if nothing's happened to you, then nothing, you don't need any justice. That's still justice. Justice is sort of, to me, it's the outcome of your behavior, basically. It's sort of like, the result of your behavior. So, okay. So then, is it my fault? Was it my behavior that made this person do all these crimes, hypothetically crimes, alleged crimes? No, it's not. It's their choice. Now we live in a country where you have to take responsibility for yourself. It may, I may have been provocative, but like, you can engage in a constructive and critical way without trying to destroy someone's life, and without trying to get them kicked out of their house, and without lying about them incessantly, without creating a channel meant to mock and defame and demean them. I mean, I could go on. There's like, you have this. It's just, you have to take responsibility for yourself. We all do, and that means I don't take responsibility for the actions of the defendant. It's like, honestly, like, a lot of the thing, like Sailor Moon learns, I think, at the end of the manga, that like, it's her light and her goodness that actually attracts the evil. And but that doesn't make it Sailor Moon's fault that the evil people do what they're doing. It's not her fault. And it's like, it's, we're trying to make a better world. We always should be, right? And it means sometimes descaling the I hate to have to talk about this case again, but like, honestly, it's so important. It's so important that people understand what happened. Okay. I said this person was bullying this other guy. Like, I'd seen him bully a lot of people, but in one particular, I saw one video and I was horrified. And so I called this person a bully, and I said some provocative things like, do it to me, because I thought I could take it maybe. But I also didn't know what it was that I was going to be taking. I thought it would maybe be 1 a week max, not even a week, just maybe like one video back, one response, and not defamation, not lies, just anger. I don't even know. I don't know. I did not. Ugh, I don't think I could have ever anticipated what happened. And what happened is, is that, if that's your question, is that this person created many social media accounts. At first, they almost seemed to impersonate me. I also believe there was a social media account that was sort of like that was impersonating me at one point. And I also believe that there were plans and like goals and metrics by which their plan was succeeding or not. And the metrics were, is Todd homeless? And if the answer is yes, then we're succeeding. And that's not engaging in a good faith, or that's not my fault that somebody did that people did that to me. Honestly, I'm sorry. Like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if I give up information online. That does not entitle you to use it for evil purposes. Like, plain and simple. Maybe this is just it has to happen so that we can move forward with the internet and technology and like in a better world. But what honestly, this person, I really hope to set a precedent. I hope the court understands the gravity of the claims and the issue, and doesn't and that's going to be my biggest challenge, I think, is really explaining how impactful the actions of the defendant was, and how painful and how confusing and belittling, demeaning, painful, and it created chaos in my personal life, and there was no way, like all I was doing, I was thinking like, please, like, why is this happening? Why? Because it would hurt. It would hurt. The words that were. It's like, I wonder if it's only, those people watching now, and it's just, it's better that they don't speak, obviously. But I deserve more, and I deserve to shine in my own way, and I'm not gonna let people dim that, and I'm not. Like, it's not acceptable to just come in and gaslight every single time. That's not ethical or legal behavior. And then, especially when it's used to defame, like, or to provoke like a situation, or like so that they could make a video to. Oftentimes the titles didn't even reflect what was being said. And I suspect that Mr. Thompson may have sent Peter Fay a video that was titled something about me suing. But the thing is, I watched the video, and I don't mention the Doheny Plaza in the clip at all, which really was interesting, that the property manager was worried about me talking about suing people. Okay, when I didn't mention in the clip he referred to the Doheny, my residence, and to me it was it was lazy. It was careless. It was a careless mistake. If he was trying to get away with something, it was a careless mistake on his part. Um, uh, the property manager, I mean, because you know what, like, that it was very difficult. That was a very confusing time. But I stand by what I said a couple years ago. I stand by that today. And in fact, I do believe in lawsuits. I don't believe in frivolous lawsuits, but I do believe that there are lawsuits yet to be filed that are not frivolous, that people may not be prepared to undertake, or maybe people even think that they're being frivolous. I don't agree with that at all. Like, depending on the situation, I think that there's a lot of situations that go unaddressed and unchecked because of people's reticence or lack of knowledge about the law. And I believe that a better America comes from duly placed lawsuits, like correctly done lawsuits, and nothing more and nothing less. I don't believe in like, using the legal system to abuse people or to harass people or anything of that nature. I believe in using it for your rights, to stand up for your rights. And also, like, part of it, you have to, like, learning to stand up for your rights is so important, because otherwise you won't have any, because they can be taken away from you. And here's the thing: you can't always win the battle for your rights in one day. And that's that's why we have to learn to take care of ourselves, and to, like, meditate, and to journal, and do that kind of stuff, so that we can take care of ourselves from day to day, and do extraordinary things. I was doing a lot of extraordinary things in 2021. I had a startup that I had managed to get a go ahead from a company saying, we'll buy it, we'll make you CEO, Todd. And it was a novel idea, and it could have had a lot of impact. It will still, hopefully. I'm resuming work on GameCheck. It's just, there's a lot going on right now, but and I have the provisional patent is obviously expired by now. I don't know. I'm pretty sure. Yes, it was filed. We filed it. So there was that. And I was also talking to Teddy Geiger, who is Shawn Mendes' producing partner. And I don't know exactly what happened there, but I know that I was really getting paranoid, because it seemed like everyone that was talking to me was like turning out to be somebody that was really trying to make fun of me or demean me or catch me off guard. And that's a direct result of Mr. Thompson's actions. It's a direct result, because Mr. Thompson has he intended to do me harm in all of these ways, for sure. And I would say that you could just listen to his rhetoric, because it's never kind or fair. And the thing is, Mr. Thompson was aware that I was confused, and the group was too. Val Rose, an alias, I think, of Jason Mata, but I don't know who it is. I don't know who this person is. What they suggested that I was exhibiting classic paranoia. And there was Doc Savage, who would say things like, "Oh, you're twisting your arms. That's a classic meth head thing to do." And it's like, so, like, what's your fucking point? Honestly, it's not really like anyone's business but my own if I'm on any drug or not. But I mean, it's also not like, it doesn't insult me when you just say that I'm like, when you just insinuate that I'm doing drugs, because I think it's low, and I think what I want out of this is for YouTube and other platforms to have uh, some sort of some easier way to sort of intervene in these situations sooner, because this was not hard to see, but nobody looked, because if they would have, then they would have seen it, and it was undeniable, it was ongoing. And if YouTube had just called me once in 2021, like it was obvious that I was dealing with it with a very dangerous person, and there was just no way for me to advocate. I didn't advocate for myself in the midst of all that, and I was like, honestly, like, my brothers don't. It's hard. People don't understand like what happened because it didn't happen to them, so makes sense. But it could happen. It could happen to them. And I just want there to be a protocol that's like a step below filing a complaint in federal court. Ra ra ba ba ga ga ooh la la ga ooh la la. I want your bad romance. I want your ugly. I want your disease. I want your everything as long as it's free. I want your love. Love, love, love. I want your love. Ooh. I want your drama, your vertigo stick. Oh, I want your everything. Oh, baby, you're sick. I want your love. Oh, your love, love, love. I want your love. I want your again. I want your revenge. You and me could have a bad romance. I want your love. Oh, your love is revenge. You and me could have a bad romance. Oh, caught in bad romance. I'm trying to think of songs okay, I got one. I'm just like this, I don't know. I don't want this to suck my musical energy out of me. I love music. I love playing music. That's a big part of why I want to be on YouTube, is so I can just play for people and get better and just have a good time. This is one of my favorite songs as a kid. Oceans apart, day after day, and I slowly go insane. And I hear your voice on the line, but it doesn't stop the pain. If I see you next to never, then how can we say forever? Wherever you go, whatever you do, I will be right here waiting for you. And I will be right here waiting for you. I took it for granted all the times that I thought would last somehow. And I hear the laughter, I taste the tears, but I can't get near you now. And oh, can't you see it, baby? You got me going crazy. Wherever you go, whatever you do, I will be right here waiting for you. whatever it takes, or how my heart breaks, I will be right here waiting for you. Waiting for you. And I wonder how we can survive this romance. But in the end, if I'm with you, I'll take the chance. And oh, can't you see it, baby? And you got me going crazy. Wherever you go, whatever you do, I will be right here waiting for you. Whatever it takes, or how my heart breaks, I will be right here waiting for you. Oh, whatever you do, and I will be right here waiting for you. Whatever it takes, or how my heart breaks, I will be right here waiting for you. Waiting for you. I love that song. What I wanted, the reason why I think I got sucked in so badly is that I wanted to resolve it. And I did not realize that this person did not want to resolve it, that they just wanted to cause me harm indefinitely. And I gave too many chances, basically, I didn't understand that this person was in bad faith all the time. Oh, and that's the thing. Like you need to take note if people are being in good faith with you or not. And if they are, you can just sense it. Really, I wish that there was. Yeah, whatever. I wish that some people were here, but that were wanted to talk, but they're not. So it is what it is. I really would just like to get into my musical groove. That's what I want more than anything. This is a Swiss song. I took for granted all the time that I thought would last somehow. I hear it burn day after day, and I don't know how. Oh, can't you see it, baby? You got me going crazy. Wherever you go. I'm gonna be working through the trauma of for a long time, and part of it I think is taking back my identity and like I really felt like I was stuck and like I just had to hide because like it causes pain. I mean, that's an important metric, when you're considering a lawsuit. Pain, like physical pain, emotional pain. But I mean physical, like they're not that different. But emotional pain is physically painful. And it was incessant and it was cruel and it was designed to really hurt me, and it did. And that's what damages is, I think. I'm going to be, pretty, I'm going to really, I really, I don't know. I don't want to say more than I need to about the specifics, but honestly, like it went on for a long time. I was being blackmailed for like 6 months. And then I God damn. Like this person abused me for like a year and ruined my life, and then told me if I ever said their name ever again that they would. It's inordinate. It really, that's actually a big important thing, is that me never talking about them again ever, like, and then even like, and then they're gonna ruin my reputation, try to destroy my life. It seems imbalanced to me at first of all, rather. And also, uh the First Amendment allows me to say what I believe to be true, and it allows me, a lot of leeway in speech, but it doesn't allow me to cause harm to others. And what we're talking about it's not emotional. Like it is, but it's physical pain. It was an assault. It was a battery, in my opinion. It was an assault. It was many assaults. And I honestly was like trying to make sense of it for like the whole time. And now I just get that it's just whatever. It's just this one person is a malignant narcissist, in my opinion. And like, if that person all of a sudden became apologetic, or like started talking in good faith and acting kind, if that happened, then I would retract that statement. I do not say that to defame Mr. Thompson, but I say that as, maybe more so of a warning for others, that this person is not stable. They're not, forget stable, because it's okay. I'm okay with people having, I don't look down on people who've had troubles with their emotional health. That's all of us. But the constant bad faith, insults, and manipulation. Oh my God. Oh, I'm like it's coming out though. That's the good thing. I'm getting better. I'm getting better and better, and it's coming out. I'm healing it. I'm in therapy. I'm talking about it. I'm not, I'm talking about it realistically, and sort of like learning how to, to deal with it. The thing about it is, like, it's just, there's a lot of grotesque things that I have to like look at in this case, and I don't like watching this stuff. I don't. The defendant used to say that I wanted his attention. And honestly, like, no, no, no. I don't want to be abused. I never wanted to be abused. And honestly, it's such a cruel thing to do to somebody who comes out here and to play music for people. and then to be abused, and then to say, you want this, you want my attention, because what you're doing is you're playing on everyone's desire to be heard and to be seen, and then um, you're coupling it with abuse, severe abuse, and that's unacceptable. Honestly, I'm like learning how bad it really affected me. Like, it hurts. It's been hurting. Honestly, like I don't know who to trust. And now I'm getting, but I don't know if I knew before who to trust. I was too trusting, and then I became, after this, very untrusting. And now I'm learning how to just go with what I know. Oh gosh. The problem, about settling this is that the defendant's going to have to, he can argue for the court anything he chooses. Like, I have always wanted to understand why this was happening, and I never could understand it. I just was like, what? And I realized that there's not a good answer. There's no good answer. It's just a bad situation, basically, and that trying to figure it out is not worth my time or anyone's time. But taking back your reputation and your name is always worth your time. Always. And in one of my writers' workshops, we have our first the first member of a writers' workshop that I had been hosting is publishing his book this week. He's putting the finishing touches on his book. It's his name is Boone Higgins. What is Boone's last name? Hudgens, I think. Let me see. I'm so proud of him. And we worked hard. Like, I went through his name is Boone Hudgens. I don't know if he's printing under a pseudonym or not. But he's he really worked really hard on this book. He worked really hard, and we went through a lot. We had some. It was tough to sort of like, but we butted heads. But he's finally he formatted it so beautifully, like such a beautiful job, and he's gonna self-publish it, and I'm hoping it does really well. I'll definitely be talking more about it and promoting it, and I'm proud. I'm proud that someone that was in a workshop, they're actually publishing their book. That's great. It's self-publishing, but he did a really good job in the formatting. Like, extraordinarily good job with formatting it. It's beautiful, and I think the story is fantastic, and I think the characters are great. And we worked out a lot of the issues I had with it, and I think he's got his own vision, and I'm excited for people to see it. I think that they're gonna like it. I really do think people will like it. I think it's cool. He had a big idea, and he worked hard. It took him years. I think we started the workshop in 2021, and he's finished. He's about to publish it, which is great. Said I'm over. Said I'm over. Said I'm over now. I got my shoes on. Said I'm over now. I got my shoes untied, and I hold hands. They question why. Tell me you love me, and I won't lie. Thinking about you, baby. I'm over and in. I got my shoes untied, and I hold hands until you question why. Tell me you love me, and I won't lie. Thinking about you, baby. When I'm passing by, I got my shoes untied, and I lost track of the wondering why. And if you think about it, makes me think I'm right. Said I wonder about and I don't know why. Won't you tell me, baby, when I'm over and I got my shoes untied, and I'm thinking about you every single night. It's not enough for me to just stand by. I'm thinking about you, baby, when I'm over and I got my shoes untied, and I hold the answer to your question why. Tell me you love me and I won't lie. Thinking about you, baby. Thinking about you, baby. Sophisticated from my head to toe. Tell me something that you just don't know. Oh, oh. Yeah, I get warm as I pass by. Look at me, baby, like my shoes untied, and I'm starting to drive me crazy. When I'm over and I got my shoes untied, I'm thinking about you every single night. It's not enough for me to just stand by. Thinking about you, baby. And I'm over and I got my shoes untied, and I hold the answer to your question why. Tell me you love me and I won't lie. Thinking about you, baby. And I'm over and I got my shoes untied. I said I'm over and I got my shoes untied. Over and out, I got my shoes untied. When I'm walking around with my shoes untied, thinking about you, baby. When I'm over and I got my shoes untied, and I hold the end. That's just why. Tell me you love me and I won't lie. I'm thinking about you, baby. I'm over and I got my shoes untied, and I hold the answer to your question why. Tell me you love me and I won't lie. Thinking about you, baby. Thinking about you, baby. Thinking about you, baby. I'm over and I got my shoes untied, and I lost track of the wondering why. Tell me you love me and I won't lie. Just thinking about you, baby. And there were nights when the wind was so cold that my body froze in my bed if I listened to it right outside the window. There were the days when the sun was so cruel that all the tears turned to dust, and I just knew my eyes were drying up forever. But you were history with the slamming of the door, and I came myself so strong again somehow. And I never wasted any of my time on you since then. And if you touch me like this, and I touch you like that, it was so long ago, but it's all coming back to. If you kiss me like this, and I kiss you like that, it's gone with the wind, but it's all coming back to me. It's all coming back to me now. There were moments of gold and there were flashes of light. There were moments of gold and there were flashes of light. And there were things we'd never do again, but then it always seemed right. There were nights of endless pleasure. It was more than any loss now. So baby, baby, when you touch me like this and you hold me like that, so long ago, but it's all coming back. And when I kiss you like this, or when you whisper like that, it was gone with the wind, but it's all coming back to me. Genesis, but it's all coming back to me. I can barely recall, but it's all coming back to me now. Oh, but it's all coming back to me now. Yeah. I can barely recall, but it's all coming back. There were those empty nights and hollow lies. And whenever you try to hurt me, I just hurt you worse and even so much deeper. There were those nights that just went on for days. And when alone at last we count up all the moments that were lost to us forever. The moments go away. Your history with the slamming of the door, and I don't remember when or why or how, but I never wasted any of my time on you since then, baby. And if you touch me like this and you hold me like that, it was so long ago, but it's all coming back to me. When you whisper like this and you hold me like that, gone with the wind, but it's all coming back to me. It's all coming back to me now. There were moments of gold and there were flashes of light. There were things I'd never do again, but then they always seemed right. There were nights of endless pleasure. It was more than any loss allowed. So if you touch me like this and I touch you like that, it was so long ago, but it's all coming back. And if you whisper like this, so when I whisper like that, it was gone with the wind, but it's all coming back to me. And the flesh and the fantasy all coming back to me. I can barely recall, but it's all coming back to me. I can barely recall, but it's all coming back to me now. There were moments of gold, there were flashes of light. There were things I'd never do again, but then they always seemed right. There were nights of endless pleasure. It was more than any loss allowed. So if you touch me like this, and I touch you like that, I just have to admit that it's all coming back. And if you hold me like this, or when I hold you like that, it was gone with the wind, but it's all coming back to me. The flesh and the fantasy all coming back to me. I can barely recall, but it's all coming back to me. It's been so long ago, but it's all coming back to me now. Yeah. So long ago, but it's all coming back to me now. Try to tell you that I'm broken on the inside. I try to tell you nothing I do ever goes right. I'm trying to tell you. I try to tell you that I'm broken on the inside. I try to tell you nothing I do ever goes right. I try to tell you that I don't know where I'm going when I'm on a river, but I just keep on knowing. I try to tell you, but I didn't like that taste, so I'm gonna try to find a brighter way to say it. I wrote a couple songs with that verse, but what was the said I'm gonna live my life thinking everything's alright, and I'm gonna spend my days telling myself I'm amazing, and I won't shed a tear, and I don't need to cry, and I won't be your slave, 'cause I would rather die. I won't be a slave, 'cause I would rather die. I try to tell you that your words are so insightful, that I'm much better today because you're right on. I try to tell you that I don't know what I'm doing. I've got the map, but I ain't got a clue yet. I try to tell you that I didn't like the taste, so I'm gonna try to find a better way to say it. And I'm gonna spend my life thinking everything's alright. I'm gonna spend my days telling myself I'm amazing, 'cause I won't shed a tear, 'cause I don't need to cry. I won't be a slave, 'cause I would rather die. Thinking everything's alright. I'm gonna spend my days telling myself I'm amazing. I won't shed a tear, 'cause I don't need to cry. I won't be a slave, 'cause I would rather die. Oh no, I won't be your slave, 'cause I would rather die. I think that's actually my life philosophy. Like, I don't want to be anyone's slave. And I was being blackmailed, basically. I was being told that if I didn't do what this person said, that they were going to try to ruin my life. That's plain and simple. Yeah. What happened? And then it's not fun. It's like, honestly, like, how demeaning. I care about people. I do. And I will go to lengths to help vulnerable people. And I'm a vulnerable person too. And I'll go to lengths to help me. I will, because I love myself. I love everyone else too, but I love myself, and I've got to take care of myself first and foremost. And I understand that people might not get when I talk, like, they don't understand what I'm saying, but I know what I'm saying, and I know my truth, and I know that just have to learn to distill it into language. And that's what I'm doing. That's what we're all doing. Cruising down the road and you with me, we ain't got nowhere. Far as the eye could see, summer's only here. You with me. Also, feel that liberation on your suntan. Feel that sweet vibration, and you know it's your time to live your life. So take me for granted, because I ain't leaving, no, I ain't leaving. Let me make this clear to you, that right now we're kings and queens sitting on the top of everything. I'm feeling good vibrations roll through the air. We got good vibrations, good vibrations. The music's loud and I'm feeling good. And if you can't feel it yet, then maybe you should. I'll send a good vibrations roll through the air. We got good vibrations, good vibrations. Got my eye on you. I ain't moving it when I come around. You're gonna notice it. Your heart beats slow, and then you let it rip. So take me for granted, because I ain't leaving, I ain't leaving, no. Let me make this clear to you. Sitting all right now, we're kings and queens sitting on the top of everything. I'm feeling good vibrations run through the air. No, we got good vibrations, good vibrations, and the music's loud and I'm feeling good. And if you can't feel it yet, maybe you should. Good vibrations run through the air. We got good vibrations, good vibrations, vibrations, good vibrations, good vibrations, good vibrations. Stop. Let's do the limbo. Take some shots and act like we're kids though. And let's do the twist. We'll take some shots and act like we're kids. Stop. Oh, let's do the limbo. Take some shots and act like we're bimbos. Stop. Let's do the twist. We'll take some shots and act like we're kids. Say, oh, right now we're kings and queens sitting on the top of everything. I'm feeling good vibrations rolling through the air. We've got good vibrations, good vibrations, and the music's loud, and I'm feeling good. And if you can't feel it yet, maybe you should sing it. Good vibrations rolling through the air. We got good vibrations, good vibrations. We got good vibrations, good vibrations. That's it. falling down. I can show you incredible things. Magic, heaven, 7 cent. I can show you that you're like, oh my God, who is she? She get drunk on jealousy and come back this time you leave. Oh, oh, the crazy colors coming, calling. I can read you like a magazine. Ain't it funny? Rumors fly. Saw you standing there and like, oh my God, who is he? This looks like my next mistake. Loves a game, wanna play. I got a blank space, baby. I figured the chorus of that song. I should probably look it up. And you make me feel like I'm living a teenage dream. The way you turn me on, I can't sleep. The way you turn me on, I'm back and I'll never come back. You think I'm pretty without any makeup on. You think I'm funny when I touch the punchline wrong. Before you met me, I was some kind of head. Before you met me, I wasn't right, but I'm every February. You brought me to life now. Every February, I'll be your Valentine, Valentine, and let's go all the way tonight. No regrets, just love. We can dance until we die. You and I will be young forever. You make me feel like I'm living a teenage dream. The way you turn me on, I can't sleep. Let's run away and don't ever look back. Don't ever look back. Yeah, I can't sleep. Oh, when you look at me, just one touch, and baby, I can't breathe. This real. Let's run away and don't ever look back. Don't ever look. You can set your heart on me in my skin tight jeans. Be your teenage dream tonight. You can put your hands on me in my skin tight jeans. Be my teenage dream tonight.